Jolan True, welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another video of our A to Z officers series. But before I talk about our next rare officer, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. And now let's have a look at Marla McGivers. She is from class engineering, which means you need engineering badges to upgrade her later. She's from the group Khan's crew. We talked about some of those officers before. And if she's captain, she can get synergy from others of that group and can give synergy to a captain of that group if she's on the bridge. And she's from the faction Augments, so that's none of the big factions. That means that she needs independent credits to upgrade her, and there are tons of officers that do that, so you will have to set priorities there. If you want to know more about her, and the background story is more from the original series than now from Star Trek Into Darkness, where the Khan we have in this game appeared, but her Vita, so to speak, is more from the original series. But if you're interested, there are always texts about the characters in the info box. She does have a captain maneuver, as I already hinted, and that's history repeats itself. And that means Marla increases the repair speed of the ship by 20%. This is something that's important for players on the lower levels, and it's probable that you have Marla quite early in this game and not in the later stages only. And there it might be very reasonable to have her aboard, because I remember very well that there are times in this game where repair speed ups are really a problem. We have defenses at the moment, it's takeover season, and so we have a lot of takeovers and defenses, and we have players on lower levels that then say, after one of our big fights that we have there for territory, yeah, I ran out of my speed ups and I couldn't repair anymore. This indeed happens until a certain level, and in that time this might be quite helpful. It's not helping very much in the fighting, but it helps at least to get your ship back alive. And the officer ability is Let Me Help You. Marla increases the attack, defense and health of the captain by 80%. So if you have a strong captain, then she can help to make this captain even stronger. Marla is now, except the cases I said with a speed up problem, not an officer I often used, I must say. In case of the other augment officers with the ability against stations, before I had the big PvP crews, I used the augment station raid crew, but she wasn't part of it. There are some that are better, and at the time when I needed them, the captain I could use was not that strong, so her bonus wouldn't have affected it that much compared to what I could use against the station. So I personally have to say, I never really used Marla McGivers aboard of my ships. And that's why I very early in this video want to say, if you use her on your ships, then please write it in the comments how you use her, because that is something I never really did because of other officers that were available. And so if you do, please let my viewers know how you use her on your ships. But as a rare officer, she does have two abilities for away teams, and that's what I'm using. I still have to upgrade her to analytical, but I'm already using her scientist ability, and that's where she always goes for me. She's always on away teams out there as one of my scientists, and that's the main use for Marla I have in this game, and that from a very early start, because I didn't really need her on one of my ships, or I thought I didn't need her. Others might disagree with that. So that's one of my main away team officers from very early stages in the game. And that's how I'm still using her nowadays. I have much more officers now, and so upgrading I always have to balance here. That's why she's not fully upgraded yet, but that's the main point for using. And I said you will probably have her quite early in the game, and for this we quickly have to leave the recruit section and go to the factions again, in this case to the augment faction, because she's already in the augment recruit box. If you have a look here, there is 3 uncommon officers, 2 rares and 1 epic, and one of the 2 rares is Marla, and so you have a good chance of getting shards if you do the exchanges here for the augment credits to get Marla and to get her quite fast. And that's especially because she's also in one of the let's say normal recruit sections where not every officer is, and I just clicked the wrong button. There's so many buttons in this game here. And that is the ultra recruit. And here you will find Marla McGivers as well. I know that there are a lot of officers in the ultra recruit, and a lot of different ones, and a lot of rares as well. But she is in there as well. So you have a chance of getting more shards from her when you do ultra recruit exchanges, and those are tokens you regularly get from events, from missions, and so on, from the battle pass. And so there is a good chance to have her quite early, even in quite early stages of the game, where she still might have some use for you, because you don't have other officers, and especially in the time of territory takeovers where you need the speed ups, or incursions are another example where people on lower levels, and I'm talking about the 25 plus there for the incursions, that when they first start they sometimes get into trouble with their speed ups, and then she might be of some help at least. I already mentioned the comments about Marla herself, but also as usual, if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read your comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.